All right, mate. So yeah, same with TRB. It's a difficult one, you know. Um, Again, like these really did look like they could push higher. You know, half of them in the market did push up out of this pattern. You know, they were in here and they kind of done this and pushed up out of this. So it's really, you know, it's up to yourself. If you want to take a risk to hold it, or do you just want to cut it? I know today is bad. It's down 9% today, and you know it was almost down probably 18% from looking at this candle. So it's definitely not good. So you know if it does, these tools are not working. If it does get back up under this, you would have to think that's not a bad place to cut it. You know, the fact that Bitcoin obviously rejecting, ETH rejecting, you know, is it a sign that these are actually going to fail and break down? And you know, half of them in the market actually moved up out of this pattern, up, way up here and even higher again. So there's half of them still stuck down here. Now there's half of them going to break out and roll lower. It's unusual, right? It's that's why I was kind of confident that these would break up. Um, because when you see when half of the market breaks up, the other half usually follows at some point. So, but I have to say, you know, in these circumstances, you know, if we get a bounce back up into kind of this sort of level, you have to think it's probably safer to take some off the table. Yes, always best to play it safe. Like you can see, this dump got the bounce back. Can this dump get the bounce back as well? It's not. It's not quite a diamond formation. I probably shouldn't call it a diamond formation, but um, you know, there's kind of something there. Now we're back on the low end of it. You know, ideally we should be up on the high end of it, pushing out to the upside. So it's frustrating. A few of these look really good, and you know they're obviously getting rejected. This 3 day is not going to flip green. You know, it's just not going to flip green. What you want to see probably in these circumstances, if anything, you know, would be something like this. You know, when you get that push down into the moving averages and the fake out lower, and then we push right back up on a new 3 day candle. You want to see the reaction pretty instant. Like you get this dump down here, and then you get the reaction back up instantly. You kind of want to see something similar. If we are going to break the white 100 moving average, you know, it means then that it's going to come back down and have to round out before coming back up. Um, a little bit like on this other screen. I'm not sure. Well, see here, you had the dump and you had to push back up in, and this could have rolled back. This could have moved back to the upside, but it broke through the white 100, and from there it had to break down and rounded back up. It took its time to get back up, and then obviously then it was into a bull market. It didn't launch from the first point here. I don't know if we can kind of see that. Can I show you both? I'm on a small video here. So you can kind of see, you know, the drop and the bounce back above the white 100, the drop and the bounce back above the white 100. This failed and rolled. As soon as the white 100 was broken, it rolled away, and it took time before getting back into the bull market. So that's the worry here. If this continues to dip, I think your idea on TRB as well, the 4 hour 400, if we bounce 4 hour 200, if we bounce back up into it, it's probably safer to cut it there.